Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're continuing with our House Darklyn playthrough as King Zachary of the Dusklands, the most despised king, who's still going pretty strong at the age of 39. We have now got more manpower, more people are starting to respect him, and we're currently attacking the Iron Islands for the province of Cannet. We are here, look, with around 18,000, 19,000 men as we siege down the Iron Islands so that we can finish off this war and take Cannet before the Westerlands take it. We don't want them getting any more powerful. We'll unpause straight away as we continue to siege down this land and try and get this war over. We are at 60%. It should be pretty easy, hopefully, for us to win now. We are still at war with the Stormlands aiding House Peak, but we no longer have that alliance, so we're not going to aid them. We're just going to hope that they do weaken the Stormlands down quite a bit so that we can press our claims in and around the Blackwater Bay area. We've got claims on several lands: Stokeworth, Hayford, King's Landing, and we're trying to get one on Chittering Brook at present. So hopefully we can get hold of those pretty soon. The Durandons do now own the Reach as well, which is strange, as well as the Golden Empire of Yeeti, which is very strange. I'm not even going to ask. And, okay, so the Stormlanders are over here. Are they also at war with the Ironborn? Apparently not, so... Oh no, yeah, attacking King... Ah, it's the Reach Durandons, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. How well defended is this province? Pretty well defended. That's one thing with the Iron Islands. They're always very, very well defended. Who's leading this army here? Monfred, Zachary, and Monfred. Or Monfred and Monford. And we've got Duncan, Mohor, and we'll get Farwile Farman over here. Let him get his revenge upon the Iron Islands, who kicked him obviously out of his own home of Fair Isle, which is now owned over by House Greyjoy. But we were very, very kind to let him into our own lands and give him the island of Driftmark. A son was born to King Zachary of the Dusklands and Queen Janaea of the Dusklands, named Amos Darklyn. Interesting, we've now got another son, so we legitimised our bastard for no reason, but that's okay, and we've fulfilled the ambition to have 5 children, which is also pretty awesome. So let's have a look what new ambitions we can go for. Yeah, we'll just go with win the war, because it'll be a nice easy one for us to get pretty quickly, and then we'll have another proper look at the ambitions that we can do. I think I'm going to go with the obtain Valyrian Steel. It'll be nice to try and get that under our control. Right, let's grind this down then, which is going to take some time. But hopefully it will win us the war once we get a few more things under siege. At the age of 4, your grandson, Stephen Peake, was beheaded on the orders of Storm King Clifford of the Stormlands. Ouch. Well, that's not good. Well, that's definitely any chance of our alliance gone, so I don't really care what happens with House Peak now, but House Peak has managed to win that war against the Stormlands, so that's interesting. Did they choose to behead him because they lost that war? Right, that means we need to win this war now as quickly as possible so that we can get home and press our claim upon the Stormlands while they are in such a weakened state. Howard, still pretty well defended, very, very well defended, so we have to forward things along so we can get it under control quickly. We can call our allies in, but I'm not going to do that. Your Grace, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your loyal subjects are running dry from the upkeep of the levies you have raised from our lands. Give them... Wow, 300 gold. That is insane. I'm not... we're going to have to pay it, unfortunately. Oh, wow. That's not good. Come on, then. We need to get this under our control quickly so that we can go back home. 81%. Let's go for the Siege of Orkmont. I'm not going to even go with a pike because it's always so well defended. It's a level 10 fort as well, so yeah, we're not going to waste our time trying to take pike. We'll just go for the smaller isles and the smaller provinces that we do have around here instead. 90%, so we're almost there. Hopefully once we siege... Wow, even in the lowest of their provinces, they've still got like almost 1,000 defenders. Orkmont's got 3,000 defenders. It's insane, but hopefully once we get this one ground down, that'll be enough. And we've already got pretty much our money back in a healthy balances already. We're earning 10... Wow, we're earning a hell of a lot of money, basically, so that's awesome. Earning about 10 gold per month or so, so at least we won't stay in debt for long. We need to still colonise Old Stones as well at some point. News from Hellhole of a great trial at court. Don't really care. Not overly interested in that. Hopefully we can win this. Now, I don't want to go in assaulting the sieges because I want to try and save as much manpower as we can because we're going to need it for obviously our war with Storm's End. Okay, we're at 99%. Can we enforce demands? I doubt it. No. Ironborn, after all. What's this last province? 700 defenders again. Okay, but Orkmont has nearly fallen, so any second now we're going to win, unless they surrender first. Sometimes they do. So we'll see what happens. But it's going to be pretty quick now. It's not going to be long. Your Grace, I would like to politely remind you of the gold that the Dusklands owes my house, and hereby request that the coin owed is paid as soon as possible. I do not have the full amount, but I will pay the interest. Oh, this is when other people have borrowed off House Rygar, but we've got to pay it as we own the trident. We'll pay the interest for now. We'll pay them back as soon as we can. There's raiders over in Seagull that we need to take care of when we bring our armies home. Your Septon Ronald reports that Master Theomore of Rosby has been humbled by your endless generosities to the poor. That's good. Come on, which is going to fall first? Come on, so that we can get that 100%. Your Grace, for too long, Hyle Oakhart has occupied my rightful seat. Let's have a look at you. So, Redwin. No, I'm not getting involved with that. I'm not interested. We've got our own stuff to take care of, and we're still at 99%, even though we just took Orkmont, which is annoying. Let's just go for the assault here then and see if that... No, 99%. We're going to have to actually attack some Ironborn by the looks of it, which is really annoying. I hate when this happens. Aha, but there are some Iron Islanders over there in the Riverlands. Perfect. So let's embark our armor. Let's sail around to the others, pick those up, and bring them home. I don't think we're going to be able to, actually. We've not got enough ships there to do so, have we? So let's sail those to the Cape of Eagles, and then we'll come back and fetch the other 8,000 afterwards. At least then we can beat those Harlord Raiders, which hopefully, I don't know if it will, as there are any Raiders, but it may give us some war score. We'll soon find out. Let's bring the fleet back to collect the other guys from Orkmont. It's a pretty big Greyjoy force there, so we do need to go and attack those. Lord Arwood of Blackwood has formed an alliance with Lord Duncan of Rollingford. Okay. I don't think it's going to play too much of a part for us. Let's dock the rest of the men here in the Cape of Eagles. Yeah, that didn't make any difference, but at least it managed to get rid of the raiders that were raiding our shores, so don't need to complain too much. We'll have 15,000 men as well here, which should be able to force back that Greyjoy host that's marching on Cannock to lift the siege. Here we go, 15,000 men. Let's merge you together and let's march around to Cannock and try and stop them from lifting the siege there. They're marching back to us as well to get our lands under siege, so that's good. That's going to work in our favour. And they're going straight for the assaults as well, which is very silly on their part, as they're going to, yeah, they've wasted about 1,000 men by doing that, which is fine by us. Completely fine by us. Let's see if we can catch them. Your Grace King Zachary, Hampshire is under attack from the Rose Road. Not interested. They are going to get a small river crossing advantage, or is it hills advantage? Oh, mountains advantage, but it's not going to... I wouldn't think it'd make a difference when we've got more than double their manpower, but you never know with CK2, do you? And there we go. Lord Ryman Selford has been a leal and able servant. We'll send him... Wow, 63 gold, but yeah, we'll send him some gold. We want to try and keep people on side as much as possible. There we go. A great victory. Let's get Kennet back under siege, which shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully it's going to give us the war score. There we go, 100%. Perfect. Offer peace and forced demands, yes. The Riverlander Ironborn de jour war over Cannock has ended. King Zachary of the Dusklands has won. Perfect. Let's disband our army and disband our fleet. Perfect. There we go. A new lordship under our control. King Zachary of the Dusklands fulfilled the ambition to win the war. We have a random Ironborn house here. I know what we're going to call those. Bit of a meme from the live stream at the weekend that we did as playing as Theon Greyjoy. We have Ralph Putin house, Ralph Putin, which I believe is a orange kraken on black. That's, we've got a drowned god house. That's perfect. It's going to fit in very nicely. And then we'll transfer the vassalage over to Lord Maester of Seagull, as I'm pretty sure that is part of his high lordship. I think so anyway. I'm sure that the octopus is around here somewhere, as there's not actually a kraken, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. You would think there'd be a kraken, really. I'm a bit shocked that an octopus is all that there is, but it'll do. It fulfills the purpose that we want it to fulfill. Should be around here somewhere. That's why I'm not skipping over, because I'm not exactly sure where it is. I know it's somewhere around here. I hope we haven't gone past it. I didn't think it was this far, but aha, here we are. Perfect. And it was on black. And, oh wow, the grey one looks quite nice, but it was orange that you wanted. So we'll go for the darker orange. Perfect. Have Ralph Putin. And let's transfer the vassalage over to Lord Seaguard. It should be there. Is it not there? Has he got his own independent... is it not part of that High Lordship? I thought it was part of that. Oh no, it's part of the River Run High Lordship, isn't it? I believe it is actually part of the River Run High Lordship, which we haven't got created at present. He's only got the Lordship of River Run, so we'll have to wait until we take Turnbridge till we can do that. I'm surprised that we can't create the High Lordship, considering we've got enough of the land, but never mind. Then again, we don't actually own it ourselves, do we? So that's why. We need a new ambition. Let's go for obtain Valyrian Steel. I want to get ourselves a House Darklyn Valyrian Steel sword. The wars between the Great Powers have subsided for now. Perfect. How much manpower do we have? 21,000. How much power does the Storm King have? 4,000. So, if ever there's a time to try and get those Stormland lands, it's going to be now. So let's go for it. Declare war. Press all of our claims. Oh, we've got a de jure claim on Sharp Point, but that's for Lord Farman. So, no, we're just going to go and press all claims. I wonder if we can actually get the Tarfs to join in on our side. That'd be interesting. I doubt they will. Right, let's call up all the manpower that we do have, which isn't a great amount. Not as much as it could be, but it's enough. And we'll meet up in Duskendale. Oh, and we need to bring over, of course, the Farmans from Driftmark. There we go. Who haven't got a lot of ships at present, which is strange. Must not be very happy with us for whatever reason. But at least we're going to be able to claim a lot of this land out. And wow, it looks like a lot of people are not getting involved, which works fine for us. That works perfectly fine for us. Yeah, Griffin's Roost also isn't getting involved. That's an interesting turn of events. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Joseph, a Lion Guard. Of course, I will order him to stand down. Your Grace, I'm afraid I cannot do this. Okay, well, sorry, I tried. But I'm afraid I can't change anything there. The High Septon has declared an anathema upon your acquaintance, Queen Zoa Faith, for her supposed sins, excommunicating her from the faith. Queen Zoa the Depraved. Interesting. Right, let's get all our manpower here as quickly as possible. The Dusklands are at a state of war. We should send ravens to the Great Lords, rallying them to the Crown's defence. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Janea, is pregnant. Perfect. Hopefully another son, giving us quite a few sons. Got an open counter position. Who's disappeared? Our Spy Master. Let's go... Yeah, we'll go for you, Wenfrey. I'm not sure what we'll do with you for now. Let's get you to just sabotage the economy and the Stormlands for now. Keep them a little bit weaker. We're going to have a decent amount of manpower. Okay, House Vance have decided not to get involved, which is annoying. Ah, that's why we lost our Spy Master, because he was our Spy Master, wasn't he? Okay. I've noticed my Master at Arms, Duncan Darkman, is a hard worker, and that everyone seems to like him. I'm deciding between having him heighten the morale of the warriors or try and recruit more men. Send him to heighten the morale, send him to recruit more men. Let's heighten the morale, considering we're at war. See if we can improve that, give us a better chance of winning, just in case the Stormlands do manage to get a load of their manpower come out of nowhere. And what the hell is with these 50 men just chilling here? Can we get them to attack that, please? Sort them out. Get rid of them, even if it is only 58 men. We don't want them in our own lands. It's going to be obviously a crushing victory. Then we can get everyone to march back to Duskendale. I can scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has managed to make my wife Janea look passable. I have found myself strangely attracted to her since a few weeks. Better make a move quickly, lose piety, but her opinion changes and gets better. So, yeah, we'll go for that. We can afford to lose a bit of piety to improve that opinion and hopefully get more children and more heirs. My god, the Seaguard army is really lagging behind. Prince Tristan of the Dusklands, the Lord of Duststone, seeks to fabricate evidence against Lord Willis for treason. Okay. But yeah, we'll march straight on to Stokeworth and Kingsland. Will we still get Hayford? Because they've not got involved. I hope so. Your Grace, I write on behalf of the Bank of Illyria to express the consternation of the actions of your bannerman, Lord Jonathan Piper. I don't see why this concerns me. Lord Piper hates us, so if we can try and get his opinion of us a little bit better by not doing anything, that will help. I'm sure his opinion of us was like minus 100, so now at least it'll only be minus 96. Nice. So we need to try and improve that. Then again, he's not a High Lord at the minute, so it's not the end of the world that he hates us. Do we have any factions against us? Prince Mathis for the Dustlands. Lord Walder Seaguard. Who's Prince Mathis? Lord Mathis of Riverrun. Ah, for the actual trident then, okay. But it has got a couple of backers. Lord Andro the Fat of House Bracken and Lord Foreign of Birch Hall. So that's not good. He's our cupbearer. We need to change that. Fucking hell. We've got a cupbearer with a -100 opinion of us. That's not good. High Almanart. Let's go for Mumford Crab because he likes us. Cupbearer. Yeah, I don't think I want you as our cupbearer anymore. Christopher, Lord of Riverrun. Duncan Orion. Yeah, he's... Then again, he smells. He's very unclean. Do we want someone that close to us who's unclean? Let's go for the Tully then. Try and keep the Lord of Riverrun on side. Your Grace are right to express the consternation, the fact that Sir Jeremy enjoys command of your armies. Well, let's have a look at you, Lord Zachary of Brindlewood. You're not even a decent commander, so I'm afraid it's a no from me. Good sir. Lord Andro of Southstone. The Lord of Southstone seeks to replace King Zachary and become regent. Okay. Right, at least we've got most of our manpower here. We own quite a lot of land as well, so that's probably why we're making so much money. We still do own Rosbeer. We want to give the House Roslin when we get a chance to do so. At the age of 64, your subject Elaine Hornburn died a natural death. Okay. We're not going to have the 21,000 men that we originally... Is that going to be 22,000 men? Oh, there's more manpower there than I thought. Oops, I didn't see some of it. We've got a little bit of gold if needed. But, oh, we can also call up some more bannermen from somewhere. Where have they just come from? 387 more men from the Whispers. Yeah, well, I'm not going to turn my nose up at that. And 8 men from Connacht. No, we'll disband them. I think it's a waste of time marching those all the way over the continent. Right, let's move these 21,000 men straight onto Stokeworth. Then these 600 stragglers and these 300 stragglers can catch up. It's still an extra 1,000 men reinforcements, isn't it? So we shouldn't turn our nose up at it, really. Stormlands. Oh, the Stormlands under attack from Pentos. That helps us out. Defending against Magister Luco the Black in Pentoshi's slave raid. That's good. And they're also defending against Ronald of Blue Grove Peasant Revolt. Okay, so this is going to make things hopefully very easy for us to get these Blackwater lands and finally change the name from King's Landing, because that really should not be King's Landing. Come on, fellas, let's get ourselves out. Wow, okay, so the supply line is pretty bad in Stokeworth, so let's split this army in half. Let's send 10,000 to Blackwater Rush instead. What is the supply line? 19,000, so we're only just over. And the supply limit of the Blackwater Rush is 27,000, so that's good. How well defended is Stokeworth? Not very well defended. Perfect. That is perfect. King's Landing, we won't know. Look at all those holdings to fill up. That's perfect. Prince John of the Dustlands, the Lord of the God's Eye, seeks to kill Sir Lewis Blackwood. Interesting. But we'll merge these together. Who have we got in charge of this? New Lord Commander on the wall. Who have we got? Just a lowborn. That's interesting. Well played to you, Rising High. Right, yeah. Who have we got in charge of this? We've got Mofa, Jeremy, and Farwhile. It's saying that we're in charge of it, but we're not. So, I don't know. And then in charge of this, we've got Danes, and we'll go for Zachary ourselves. And let's go for Duncan, our cupbearer, keep him close. And then who have we got here? Mohor, Jeremy, and Farwhile. We've got someone better than Jeremy. We've got to have Mumford Crab. Let's get him on side. We are quite close to the crabs, which is good. Try and keep those happy. Get these under siege before we decide to march further south. We've still got a couple of stragglers trying to catch up, which is good. Should be pretty easy sieges. Who are House Mutant going to war with? The Butterwells, by the looks of it. They've got a lot more manpower. What is it for? Are they trying to get a claim on Butterwell? Attacking Lord Royce of Butterwell in Prince Florian's claim on Butterwell. Interesting. Keep an eye on that. We could command to end war. We don't really want inner wars if we can help it. We'll see if it'll work. Your Grace, of course, I will obey and will end as commanded. Perfect. So at least that's got rid of that war. We don't want inner conflicts when we're trying to expand. And this has 76 defenders. That's a very easy siege for King's Landing. Very easy victory. And we've had another son. A son was born to Prince Glendon, the Dustlands. Oh, to Prince Glendon. That's our son. It's a grandson. And he's named him Zachary. Very nice. Yes, go for it. And he's inbred. Oh, beautiful. So our heir's heir is an inbred. Well, he is married to his aunt, I suppose. That's quite funny. That's hilarious, actually. Aegon Darkling's not inbred, though, so that's okay. So the heir's not inbred, just his other son. That's fine. We've not really had many inbred characters, have we, on the channel yet? So that's a first. We'll take it. We'll take it as an achievement rather than being scorned for it. Let's march at you 9,000 onto Chittering Brook now and get that under control. How is the Siege of Stokeworth going? Oh, easy. Let's just assault and get that under our control then. 27 defenders. Easy peasy. Very easy. And 55 for the last province. Let's get that under control as well. Perfect. The world will not weigh me down anymore. I have a new spring in my step, my joy in my heart, and a smile on my face. Lose the trait stressed. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with Hayford, can we? We'll have a look, just to check, but I know that we can't, which is a shame because we did have a claim on that land, so that's really annoying. A daughter was born to King Zachary of the Dusklands and Queen Janna, named Freya. I do like the name Freya, we'll keep that. I really like that name. We've had a Freya in House 7-star before, haven't we? Your Grace, I write on behalf of the Bank of Valeria to express the consternation at the actions of your bannerman Lord Walder Mallister. I don't see why this concerns me. I'm not going to get Lord Mallister in trouble. He doesn't want to pay his debts, he doesn't want to pay his debts, nothing to do with me. That's his choice. At least we're halfway to having the 400 to colonise Oldstones as well, which is awesome. Let's march on to Farron's Cross and get that under control. Probably aren't going to be able to finish this war in this episode, but we'll be able to do it moving on into the next episode. Lord Aenys of Ataranta has provided me with proof that, I think it's John, our brother, has been viciously slandering us. Expose and denounce him, threaten with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. Behave yourself, Brother Bear. When confronted with the evidence, Prince John swore to stay out of all factions and be loyal. Thank you, brother. He's had a daughter who's not a bear, which is a shame, but she is weak and scarred. Scarred at the age of 4. What happened? Right. Stormlands have literally got no manpower to try and stop us at all, which is awesome. But we'll end this episode here, guys, and we'll carry on with our siege of the Stormlands and the Blackwater area in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it and hope that you have enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below, join the Discord, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.